Hey, how's it going? Good.
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 I'm Riley Foreman from travelthecanyon.com. Today we're actually at Hell's Gate Airtram, and
Well, tonight.
tonight rather, yeah, it's later in the evening, and tonight we're actually here for a totally different tone than what you're used to getting on our videos. Brian, what's going on today?
Well, as maybe some of your viewers are not aware of, since about 2006, our attraction, Hell's Gate Airtram, we've actually had an ongoing file going with a group out of Vancouver, a paranormal research group, the British Columbia Ghost and Hauntings Research Society. So what we thought we'd do, just in time for Halloween, was, well, take your legion of fans and viewers and fans of the travelthecanyon.com YouTube series and take them on a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look, especially just in time for Halloween, and take them on a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like here at our attraction after hours in the dark. And we're just awaiting the chairperson of the British Columbia Paranormal Group. Heather Anderson is going to be joining us here very shortly. Heather Anderson, Riley Foreman from travelthecanyon.com.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so
we're going to go learn a little bit more about the paranormal activity that's going on here.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Brian would like to take a moment just to discuss a few things first as well.
Well, I think what everybody needs to know is, I think, due to the serious nature of what we're about to be doing here and showing your viewers, is because of the subject matter, we treat it with the utmost respect, and Heather's going to be making a couple of comments on that. But I think it's important for your viewers to know, first of all, that this is the first time that we've ever allowed any sort of media to accompany us to see what we do here after hours. And Heather, if you just want to talk about that for a second.
I am really glad you guys could join us tonight. I just wanted to let you know that sometimes people experience things down there that push them off a little bit, may frighten them. Having said that, you may not experience anything ghostly down there. It just depends on the night, but just keep your wits about you and stay cool.
Also joining us is Kevin Rinaldi, our audio-video guy. And we're going to set some equipment up down there and see if we can get anything in the way of some sort of audio coverage, video coverage. And
That's right. What we'll probably do is put it in the areas that have had the most activity and see if anything shows up.
So a few things that we're checking out down here tonight are some of the areas that have had a lot of paranormal activity, and this right here is...
this is the famous gift shop door.
The door.
This is the door that everybody talks about when they come down here. There has been some really bizarre stuff go on either in front of or behind. Usually the door is closed, and our guests that come here are on this side, on the inside section of the gift shop. And it's on the other side of this door where it's alleged that there's been a lady in an older sort of era costume with a bonnet over her head, kind of apparently peering at people through this old curtain here. And there's been funny energies coming out from underneath it, according to some testimonials from some of our guests. So let's go inside the gift shop here, and we'll get Heather from the British... Building's been here for about a good 200 years, and prior to the starting of the construction of the Canadian Pacific Railway. As a matter of fact, like you were saying, this slab of concrete was home to the original cook stove that's down in the lower area of the lower terminal down here. It's been a bustle of activity.
Because we have so much interest and activity in this room, Kevin has put a wide-angle video camera there, and we'll leave it for a couple hours and see if anything shows up.
Let's go check out maybe the outside of the fudge factory area, and we'll check that out.
Okay.
I gotta get that
Bottle of pop. Dog.
Yeah.
You know me?
Come on, Q.
Okay. What's wrong with the dog?
She does not want to come back in there.
Why? And there's something's got the dog freaked right out.
Come on, Q.
dark down here.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
really, really cold.
Yeah. Well, just in time for Halloween, right? So here we are on the outside of the fudge factory, and the fudge factory has been quite a venue as far as sort of unexplained activity. Maybe Heather, you can touch a little bit on the investigative part of what goes on inside the fudge factory.
Fudge Factory is one of the places that has had activity consistently throughout each of our visits. And my personal experience was a little frightening the last time I was here, and we did catch something on our audio recording, which we cannot find now.
Now the fudge still tastes great, though.
Absolutely.
We had to get that clear.
But there is this place has been picked up by numerous people as having activity, and it's not just us. If some of the visitors have come through and have felt something active in here as well.
I'm wondering if it's got anything to do with the fact that we are actually over top of the deck area where supposedly Edward, which is another entity, another energy, sort of has been known to hang out, if you will. And Edward doesn't exactly have the most positive aura to him. Maybe we should go under the deck and check that out. Underneath the deck is where we are right now. Actually, just for those folks who have been to our attraction, right directly underneath the fudge factory, there's an energy that's been talked about and has been given the nickname Edward. And just it's a very negative, it's scary down here. You can kind of feel there's a funny energy down here. And there's a very sort of unwelcoming sort of energy where not only we have felt just different things, but guests that come here, and in particular with their pets. They've had some very strange things go on with regard to their animals that they bring with them. Hey, Riley?
That door rattled.
Yeah, we gotta go. Kevin's just had something happen right behind him, so we gotta go.
I'm standing here and doing the lighting for their shoot here, and then the door over here rattled, and then there was some shuffling, and it stopped behind me. And I turned around and there was nothing there. So I think actually at that same time, the camera lady actually was saying that she was hearing things, and she was trying to pass it off, saying, "Oh, it must be the guy upstairs," but that was a guy that also heard it. So
but Riley, that's when Kevin started shaking.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought Kevin's got something behind him. So.
Yeah, that was the exact same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this may be one of those moments we discussed up at the top.
So here we are inside the fudge factory, and we got Kevin, our audio video guy. We've actually got audio video set up in about 3 different locations, and we've also got audio behind the property as well. So there's more that goes on at an investigation like this, other than just a bunch of people kind of chasing ghosts. Maybe Heather, you can talk a little bit about the audio video portion of what we do here.
Well, I guess every ghost enthusiast's dream is to get something on tape, something that they can tangibly experience and share with other people.
And prove.
Proof is such a hard word because it's not proof. It's evidence, but it's not necessarily proof.
Told you, Riley, this place is spooky after hours.
Yeah. Wow. I don't even really know what to say. It was a very eye-opening experience, if you will. Very interesting, and now actually the paranormal teams will be able to take this data that they've accumulated today, audio and visual data.
And there's been some great stuff.
And take that back to the labs, of course, for analyzing.
And even Kevin, he's been doing this for a lot of years. Even he got spooked out here tonight.
Yeah, it was something, it was butt puckering, as we like to always say.
It's an old quote.